We'll start just talking about your room so far this fall and what you've seen out.
Wow. Whew. Old guys, just starting off season. Guys have came in each and every day, have showed up, have put in the work. It has carried on to summer and also into fall. I just love the camaraderie in that room. I got a bunch of hard worker guys that's selfless, guys that's pouring into each other. Man, it's gonna be fun to watch those guys, man. I can honestly say, probably from top to bottom, it's probably the deepest that room has been since I've been here since 2019. Got a lot of guys that can do a lot of different things, man. Guys that's gonna be a help on special teams. That's gonna be exciting to see guys make plays. Man, it is gonna be fun in that RB room, man. Those guys are, again, mindset is right. Everybody's selfless. It is only one ball, so we all out there pushing each other, trying to be the best version of ourselves each and every day. So they have bought into that mentality.
We've heard so much about Damari. What can you say about his offseason and maybe where you've seen him grow from the spring to now?
Man, I'm so excited for that young man. What a great human being, first of all. Talking about a guy that's selfless. You talking about a guy that's always checking on his teammates, always trying to pour into others, and he had some tough things to happen throughout his time here, and man, he still come in with a smile on his face and continue to work his tail off. And honestly, it has showed from the off season to summer to camp. How he got the guys' ear in the locker room. Like, guys know that, you can count on Damari from his support, from his help, from him showing the way, from his work ethic, from his grind. I am excited about the Damari this year.
What can you say about Cobb? What have you seen from him this fall?
Young man. He's early on there. You can tell he was a freshman. I can definitely remember coming in, being from this state, being a big name back, and trying to find my way. So, he has been up and down. But I tell you what, over the past 4 or 5 days, man, he's starting to settle in that consistency, the communication part of picking up pass, bro. I tell you what. One of the most things that I'm impressed by him is how tough he is. He don't back down and pass, bro. He's a willing blocker. And then, his vision, quickness, explosiveness, man, he is going to be, I'm excited for this guy's future. He is going to be, I honestly think he would be one of those household names.
Where did Jark Williams need to improve this offseason, and what can you say about the work he's put in?
Well, being a running back each and every day, from footwork to balance to speed to quickness to studying the game. It's a variety of things that not only Jarquez but all those guys. We gotta continue to attack and improve on each and every day. It's funny you asked that, because I was just telling those guys how important it is for our footwork, our lateral quickness, our movement, how us to continue to sharpen those things each and every day that we get the opportunity to do those things. Because if you start going through the motion, those things can start slacking. So, just his overall fitness, what he want to accomplish. So I just think overall his whole entire game from film study too.
You mentioned it being a really deep room. Do you kind of talk to the guys about, me and Ronnie made it work. Yourself and Ronnie, you guys made it work together. You guys were obviously a deep backfield as well. Do you kind of draw parallels?
Honestly, I do. I get to share a lot of experience with those guys where, know, I think the cool thing about it is, you know, I'm not in their shoes, but I've been down that path. A lot of these guys I've been through, going through, and being in a deep room and fighting for playing time, and I love it, man. Every guy I recruit, from Brian to Jarquez to, you know, Damari, I mean, everybody I recruit, I tell them, like, you know, in order to come play, man, you gonna have to be selfless. And you are looking at a guy who had the opportunity to play Trey Smith, Brandon Jacobs, Ronnie Brown, you know, to play in the backfield, man, where we made each other better, iron sharpening iron. Where, like, we were selfless. Like, yeah, you know, when Ronnie go out there or Brandon or Trey, they do something good, like, I'm happy for them. I'm cheering for them. But also, it lights a fire up under me. So each and every day, having that mindset of competing with each other each and every day, man, and also pulling for the guy at the same time. And those guys had knocked that out the park, man. So I am just excited for all those guys' growth in their development.
As a coach, what is that like to see these guys that are kind of, you know, in the image of what you were like as a player with that competition, and now being on the other side of it, coaching them instead of being the ones actually in that backfield?
Let me tell you something. Instant, like, gratification, to be honest with you. Again, to see these young men in that room, like I say, to go back, really honing in the things that you know, that we from Coach Free's vision of this team, from Coach Money handling the offense, to me being the leader in that room. For those guys to buy into that, man, and have that concept of they're going to put team first, and they're going to continue to work their tail off, and they know a coach where I don't know it all. I let them guys know I do not know it all. But I think those guys are, you know, they are locked in, and when I speak to them, man, they hone on to every word, you know, that I say to them, man. I'm very appreciative of that, you know, the guy allows me and give me the opportunity to pour into these guys' lives, not only on the field, but beyond the, you know, the game of football off the field. And, you know, it, like I say, it's instant gratification for me, to be honest with you.
I think we saw some flashes of Jarquez in the passing game last year. Has he improved there, and how are Jamari and Petit and Jeremiah kind of coming along and catching passes out of the backfield?
You know what, we wow, Jarquez have definitely improved in that area, which he was already a good pass catcher, a guy that also willing pass blocker, and got a lot better at that. Even Damari, man, that last year he came off. That's one thing I told him. You need to work on your catching, and man, he done night and day done improved on that. And you know, Brian, man, he is a guy that got natural hands, catches the ball out of the backfield. Then you got Sean Jackson, a guy, wow, man, I tipped my hat off to him. Came on as a walk-on and just show up consistently each and every day, show up and work. And man, he done came a long way, a lot better, and having a heck of a camp. And along with Jeremiah, who is a natural pass catcher, got really good hands, you know. So those guys, man, just all around. I truly think, man, I got a group that can do it all from, you know, one thing that we stress from protecting the football to, you know, protecting the quarterback, and also being able to catch the ball out of the backfield. It's something that these guys works on in the offseason. It's showing up here in camp.
Between Jarquez and Damari, which one do you see more of yourself as, and which one do you see more running on?
Good question there, man. Man. You know, Ronnie Jean Brown. Honestly, I see a lot of me and Jarquez and Damari, and I'm gonna tell you the difference from that. I see some running those guys too, but I see more of me where Jarquez was more of me where he's a quiet, reserved guy and just works his tail off. Like I'm talking about, he is gonna eat every workout. He's just gonna show up and kill it. And that was kind of me and Damari. I think the thing that Damari do a really good job that he is head over heels for me is he have a way of not only lead by example, but he also had that voice. I was a quiet leader, kind of led by example. But Damari, that guy that he leads by example, but also he can capture guys. The way he talk to them, the way he bring it everybody. Like he's very active in making sure the team is good. He wanna be that guy that quiets the storm. And I personally, me or Ronnie wasn't necessarily that guy. We were more just led by example and work our tail off. But when we said something, it was powerful. So man, he is. Damari is wise beyond his years, man. Just wise beyond his years.